Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway.
And this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Brandon Ayuk, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Come on. 21.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. These two rivals played 2 of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember Week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up both winning them the NFC West and earning them the #1 seed.
Hey, gun. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
21.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was 2nd in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
Here we go.
A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. That catch good for only a couple. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
We ain't giving them nothing. Check 50. Check 50. Check. 13. Switch.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
At the 11-yard line.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Final week of the year, an absolute must-win game for them, so they needed to get on the board first. They were able to do just that.
And you laid out the stakes. So just think what they've been working with this entire build-up towards this game. Must win. Got to get on the board first. They accomplished that. Now they can't have any type of a letdown. Long way to go in this one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The throw complete to Dorsett. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
21 yards. First down, Seattle.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Seahawks.
Draw play. This is Carson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that could be pinpoint here.
So I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 49ers' 7-yard line.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Myers' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And this carries into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now. Win the game.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
3.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
4-yard line.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. All day.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, now Garoppolo. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
21.
back to the running game with Mostert. Bobby Wagner, the NFL's leading tackler in 2019, there on the stop.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Garoppolo now. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Niners 14, Seahawks 3.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is DJ Reed returning. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
DJ Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Now it's Carson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
On the carry.
The tackle by Eric Armstead. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and knock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
This is Coleman. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Jamal Adams.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. 2nd and 12.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got it.
Here's Coleman. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
The Niners on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7.
13. 54 Mike. Here we go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch this.
On third down, here's Coleman. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
On the Seahawks' 41-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, Mostert, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Kill. One, Omaha. Mike 54. It's a party now. Switch.
Coleman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's another 49er. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Coleman now. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
12, fellas, here we go.
On the ground, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
And 4 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. This will be caught just inside the 10. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. Where the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. And it's 21-3.
Kick is good. Makes the score Niners 21, Seahawks 3.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Wilson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
1st and 10.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. A quick throw caught out wide by Bourne. And he is out of bounds up around the 14-yard line. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 56 to Mike.
Garoppolo out wide here to Samuel. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
56. And we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. Mike 56, Mike 56. It's coming this way, Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got it. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Let's go, defense. Oh, here we go. 49, check 49, check 49. SOS.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Flushed out right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Here's Reed returning. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On first and 10, it's Wilson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
But coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Second and 10 now, Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. Garoppolo could throw out to Ayuk. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. They went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And then we'll stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. And that last field goal, number 400 for him in his NFL career. I don't know whether this will wind up a Hall of Fame career, but he's certainly been at the top of his profession for quite a while.
And that is without question, my man. One of the best kickers we've seen in the past decade or so. Big congratulations to him. Pretty nice round number.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Ball at the 24 and a second and 11.
24-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf.
Wilson's pass.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Third and inches.
They'll try and run for it with Penning. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Taken down.
Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Gain of 6.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
We're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Mark 55, Mark 50, 21, 21. Get this. Mark 55, Mark 55. Here we go. I got this. Mark 55, Mark 55.
Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 22 yards there, a first down. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Garoppolo finding his tight end, Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Gain of 20.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Hey, gun.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Yo.
Shotgun with Mostert. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. first down marker at the 31. It's third down. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the seat.
Are you dirt bags and join the damn party I sent? Yes, I did. Don't you tell a lie. There you did. Yes, Chris is just in there.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second and short.
At the 16-yard line.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
That shit ain't gold. That shit is pink. That shit is pink.
And he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
The nigga Tweed's been getting on for the past 2 hours.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1.
That should have been. That shouldn't have got that pick.
Losing yardage back to the 16. And not what you're looking to do on 3rd and 1, completing the pass but going backward.
Like I got damn 4 minutes left.
Because 3rd and 1, you just figure snap, throw, first down, right? Easy play. But end up losing yardage on it. That's hard to account for.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. A
Who?
33-yarder from the left hash. Oh, this ball hangs out to the right.
Hey, that shit hit different when you missed that damn field goal.
Right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead.
Make you want to throw your whole controller when you missed that.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Going for Metcalf on the deep.
Come on, Metcalf. He dropped it. I can't trust this nigga, bro.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all out.
Can't trust. I'm about to put the rookie in. Nigga about to make me lose the whole fucking shit. Fuck with this dumbass nigga.
I think this is a free play for Wilson. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes
Since we're losing, might as well put these rookies in.
These offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. Now it's Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught at the 12.
How did I get caught? I hate this game.
San Francisco territory.
I hate this fucking game. I don't know why I keep buying this shit every year. I'm like a battered goddamn wife in this shit.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, this
This shit's crazy, bro. Buy this bum-ass game every year, bro, and it has the same damn issue. Niggas ain't catching the ball. Like, it's crazy.
On second down, it's Carson.
Come on, Carson.
He'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Seahawks on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force.
All right, Roy. Why is he crying?
Pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just.
Why is he playing Minecraft? He's supposed to be asleep.
Pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball
He'll be all right.
to their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game.
I'll help him tomorrow find his ball.
Execution.
And it's intercepted at the goal
Dog,
line.
you gotta be kidding me.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Ridiculous.
So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his
Tuesday, no, he just talking shit while he cruising Tinder.
He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Here's a quick throw.
Every time T's look at his phone, he say he on, and then he disappears.
2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Mostert. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
He probably in party chat or game chat from last time.
They want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He's got his man on the crossing route.
Oh.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Oh, there you go.
3rd and 1, they shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
How do you get an underneath route, right, on a goddamn screen when I'm playing fucking flats and press? How do you get the ball off? Someone please tell me this. And then gain 12 yards after the fact.
Ooh, shit. Yes, sir. The iPhones. God, I made that beat like goddamn 4 years ago.
How did you catch it through my player? I'm done with this game.
Motherfucker.
Shut your ass up, boy.
No, on goddamn fuck stick Paul.
This nigga RJ here crying because he can't find his little house he made in Minecraft.
You need to go tell that nigga Charles to go ahead and get him a job.
Dog, that nigga eat way too much.
That nigga eating grown man plates.
That nigga, he ate more than me.
Probably Paul.
That ain't me. That shit was echoing when I got in here. So I can hear it, so it ain't me.
This echoing on everybody's voice? Yeah, because I hear myself, I hear yours too. Paul.
That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for 1 more first down to help salt this one away.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel.
The what?
San Francisco. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner?
Oh, this bro is a fucking retard, dog.
Until it's over? 'Cause this certainly
You already know who.
after that drive.
You mess with that chick still?
No, bro, this bitch keep messaging me. She find ways to.
How did she message you? You change your whole phone number.
Bruh, she's messaging me from a fucking Google phone, bruh.
I think this one might just be over.
This nigga in the corner.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Really love the tension, I see.
Bruh, took attention to a whole nother fucking level.
To begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've lost this one. Their offense
That ain't even attention. That's just being a
Fuck off, bro.
something here at the end just to
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team.
Pussy bitch.
Losing late in the game like this.
Pissy
and you know it
wissy.
was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see
Yep, that's what happened, dog.
well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on.
Okay, so
I
Jimmy Garoppolo throws
nah,
it further.
that bitch just retarded, bro.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something.
Hey, 12 is out of control.
Be close to a first down as he
That motherfucker has a great problem.
No, they gonna nerve the hell out of it.
Hell yeah, it is. But the thing is, though, it's only like 6 rounds. It's like if you get them bitches off.
from the shotgun. Wilson.
It's a dangerous 6 rounds. Can I get it? He held my player. Why can't I get a pass interference? Come on, man.
Little time remaining, and the Niners take over. Terrific field position.
Yo, got them bouncing baddies on motherfucking Bravo. Them niggas can't even do shit with it.
When you hear that sweep, game over.
You hear that motherfucker there wind up? You hear that little niggas in trouble.
A couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Yep, look at them niggas. They keep trying to go on B, boy. Fucking these niggas up every time.
Just shy of the 15 at the
Every time.
I'm using quarters and shutting this nigga run down. That's how you know this game fucked up.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Alright, I'm on my way back. You saw that shit, my man?
Straight ass.